That's impressive. So speaking of Africa, I want to ask you what adoption is like in Africa, but before I come across as ignorant, I know Africa has a lot of countries and regions, so maybe you can explain to us the different kinds of patterns that you're seeing across the continent.
Sure. So let me just level set. So Africa, 1.4 billion people in terms of a continent, 54 countries, 40 central banks, roughly 40 or so different currencies, 3,000 languages. So lots of complexities from social, economic, and political standpoint. Africa is so interesting because while it is the smallest crypto economy, it is probably one of the most active. So Africa as a region only occupies about 2.3% of the crypto activity that we saw last year. That is $1 billion of on-chain transactions. So not too shabby, right? But what's most interesting about Bitcoin in Africa is where it's occurring. So in other countries, you see a lot of that activity at the institutional level. In Africa, it's at the grassroots level. It's retail, it's day-to-day. It's me and you, mom and pops, using Bitcoin because it's a better choice of money. It's better than the Naira, better than the Rand, better than all the state-sponsored currencies because of hyperinflation that nearly every African country is dealing with. And in terms of where we see these hotspots, 5 countries, Nigeria, Ghana, Kenya, South Africa, and Ethiopia. That doesn't mean that Bitcoin use is not happening in other areas in Africa, but those are the pockets where we see kind of Bitcoin as a store of value, Bitcoin as a medium of exchange, and of course, Bitcoin mining.